Am I live, y'all? Am I live? Am I live, y'all? Am I live? Hey, 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 hey. I think I'm live. I think I'm live. Hey, 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 hey. I think I'm live. I think I'm live. Check 1 2 on the check 1 2. If y'all can hear me out there, give me a number 1 in the chat. Give me a number 1 in the chat. Yay! Thank you, Greta. We live. We live. Yes, 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 yes. Is my sound okay? Is my sound checking out? Can I get a number 2 if my sound is good? If everybody can hear me on the sound check. Welcome, everybody. Am I loud and clear? My sound is checking out. Thank you, Greta, with the 2s. Thank you, everybody. Oh, my goodness. Hey, y'all. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Come on. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Come on. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Y'all know how we do up in here. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I love to go live with y'all. Tonight, we are going deep. I want to thank everybody that registered. Everybody that registered will get a free copy of the Isolation Covenant workbook that we'll be going over. I did not do a Zoom. I wanted it to be live because I like everybody to see it, even if they don't purchase the book. But I thank you all for everyone who did purchase it. Y'all know I'll be trying to make my stuff reasonable. I understand American pockets, okay? It's for real. I seen somebody at the grocery store $7 for like a bunch of apples or something. I was like, what is going on? Hey, y'all. Hey, Greta. Hey, Chandra. Hey, Tracy. Frugality. Aileen. Hey, Amethyst. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, crew. So, because this is such a heavy subject, I really want to make it as easy and breezy as possible. You know what I mean? I want us to learn some things from it. My goal is always to give y'all information that y'all can use, not only for moving to Merida, but life skills. You know what I mean? Things that you can carry with you in your journey, no matter where you go. Because people have come here and ended up in Africa. People have come here and ended up in Asia. People come here and ended up in Canada. So sometimes Merida, Freudian slip, is a stepping stone to something bigger. And even the thought of being here, I have a lot of you all that say my mindset is already there. My body is just here. So I dig it. I dig that, and I understand it. And that's what's going to give you forward momentum to get to Merida, to visit, to move, or somewhere else. I got a girlfriend moving to Oaxaca. She going on the Pacific coast where the mountains are. And I'll tell y'all, Oaxaca is much cooler than Merida, like super cooler. They 85 in the daytime in the summer. Not a lot of AC running, and it's more affordable. We're looking at maybe half of what it is here. And y'all need to know the Merida's is going up. These housing prices, rent, along with the conversion rate declining. We doing it. I'm doing some of that. So keep this in mind when you mess with your monies. When you're, seeing how much your budget is for your move, how much you need to survive on, especially if you're in between jobs, because a lot of people coming here and they like, I'm going to get there and I'm going to figure it out. So open it up, look at some of your options. Oaxaca, Playa del Carmen is very expensive. Mexico City is very expensive. I do think that we need to stay right in the middle of the map east. I think the further west you go, the more of the cartel and all the things that you hear about happen. But I noticed that Meridian line from Midwest all the way east are really good points to live in. Belize is over here. Cancun is over here. So open up some of your options and use Merida as a stepping stone to get, localized, to learn the culture, maybe to learn the language. So where you do move permanently or find somewhere that's better for you, You'll be acclimated already. I'm going to turn y'all a little bit this way. Turn y'all a little bit this way so I can see you. Okay. So before we go another further, I don't care if this is recorded or live. You know I always got to thank y'all for being here. I'm not playing. I appreciate every soul to be rocking with your girl. I mean, the support you all give me is unexplainable. In every video, in every live, I just want to let you know that I appreciate you rocking with me. I appreciate all the information that I'm able to disseminate to you guys, and you take it seriously and you making plans. I mean, I'm actually seeing people come here and it's changing their lives. You know what I'm saying? And that is, it lets me know that I'm doing something bigger than myself. You know what I mean? It's truly a mission. That's it. Your body is in the States, but my mind, aliens say my mind is already on a scouting trip to Puerto Vallarta. That's somewhere else, Puerto Vallarta. In March, go ahead. Merida will be second. So open it up, because I think in the States, I've talked to so many people, and I'm in the same boat. When you're in the States, you don't know geographically anything. You know the States. When it comes to other countries, it's just, we're kind of short on that, and other countries talk about us being so naive, shallow, whatever adjective they want to use, but it's accurate, because America's made it seem like it's all that, and it's all that, all right. So anyway, it's all that, all right. So anyway, let's jump into the workshop today, guys. Thanks for being here. And all of this information that we're going to go over is in the on Etsy, but you will get a copy of this workbook. This workbook is on Etsy for $4.44. After the workshop, I'm going to take it up to $5.55, because I realize that it's bigger than me, and I'm here as of service, really. I'll be 55 next year, y'all, and I'm going to tell you, you come in and your whole life will change. I think just getting out of the U.S., period, your whole life will change. You know what I mean? So let's go back up top here. So we're doing the isolation covenant today, breaking trauma bonds and healing separation anxiety. And this book is, workbook is, I researched some information on dealing with anxiety. I'm actually taking a psychology course, and I ain't talking off the top of my head, y'all. I'm coming with the real. And also, life experience to me is the best educator. I'm telling you, nothing. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. It cannot teach you like life. Life got something for you. So in this isolation workbook, these are linked so you can go from page to page when you get the notebook and so forth. So quickly through the table of contents, we'll be doing understanding isolation in section 1. In section 2, we'll be doing emotional well-being, very important. Section 3, social connection, extremely important. This is this isolation. Section 4, physical well-being. Section 5, personal growth, and then we'll wrap up the conclusion. I intend on going an hour tonight. I will try not to go over an hour, and I want you to know I like to get through this information and get it to you guys, because y'all got lives, y'all got to go to work, y'all got something to do. All right, so let's move on, and I'm still working on my call-in, but feel free to comment, and I will read whatever you guys comment alive. So isolation, healing, trauma, and separation. The introduction, understanding the root of isolation is the key to opening channels of healing. And I did write all of this myself, guys. Ain't no paraphrasing, ain't no AI. Okay. When we grasp how past and present experience shaped our being, it gives us momentum to restorative thinking and changing in our behavior. I have personally wrestled with isolation myself, living in a busy world where we are plugged in matrix style. Y'all know what it is, but few are self-aware. And that's what separates y'all that's sitting here right now to ones that don't want to deal with the truth and face the issues and deal with themselves and heal. I found myself living in an environment that was toxic on so many levels, from the weariness of the consumption of, y'all know I talk about GMO foods, bad air quality, fake folks, and political tyranny. No wonder people isolate themselves. However, this response is not a healthy one. And that's why we're here tonight. We must rise beyond the bureaucracy and always put our health first. Going to the mental gym is just as important as physical exercising. We must remember to train the brain and give quality time to our mental and emotional body as well. It governs our physical movements, responds to our environment, and the people that lie within. Being an only child, I am an only child, with limited family always brings about a sense of disconnect. I really have went through a loneliness versus being alone, which we'll talk about. For me, simply not seeing the faces of other people who look like me gave me a sense, and it still gives me a sense of onesome. I have learned to adapt and achieve. However, in the recesses of my mind is a place where at times a lonely child sits. Gen X, stand up, the latchkey kids may get where I'm coming from. We had to do most things alone. We learned to cook for ourselves at an early age. Our parents or single parents' our parent homes had to work. The daycare system was not as progressed as it is right now. So we had to stay at home alone. We let ourselves in after school alone. We did our homework alone. We often played alone with our imaginary friends. I deeply believe Gen X involuntarily started or exposed the isolation phenomenon that exists today. From the side effects of our environment to what we eat, where we sleep, and it all plays a part in our desire and ability to connect or disconnect. There is a difference between introversion, ambiversion, solitude, shyness, being a homebody, reserved, reclusive. Some of these are chosen lifestyles. I want to get one day to reclusivity after all this underground work I do. I'm going to retire, y'all. Or behaviors, and some are natural dispositions. Some of us are just naturally introverts or have a sense of disconnection. In this workbook, we are discussing isolation and how, if not managed, can lead to depression or dis-ease, and how to remove blockages that prevent us from being our best selves and living our best lives. After living with depression and isolation, I decided to make major changes that would benefit myself and affect those around me. I made the decision to leave the U.S. It's what I needed to stop surviving and start living. My overall health was suffering. I knew that there was no magical force outside of myself, okay, that would stop the pain. It was up to me to look up, and step out. One of the most difficult things I had to do was lift my head. I'm getting emotional, y'all. Lift my head and yield to the light that is in each one of us. I had to physically get out of my bed, open the curtains, and let the sun hit my face. What's the movie with the girl where they open the curtains? Y'all know. The Tyler Perry movie where she was in there suffering and they opened the curtain. She took that deep breath. Oh, it was so emotional. Once I chose me over things outside of me, it all began to change. I stopped worrying about what other people thought. I knew a major change was needed, so I took the first step. And you all that are watching and reading this is exactly what you need to take the first step. The universe is in you, and it will respond in kind. It will respond to your vibration. Whatever you omit, that's what you will receive. You have the power to change your situation, your mind, and your world. And my hopes are that the following exercises will help you beyond your limitations and help you accomplish your goals. Don't concern yourself with others' opinions. You are the queen or king of your life. Take your time as you go through these exercises and apply what you learned. You will be amazed at how your life will change for the better. You have the power to manifest your destiny. Believe it. Not only believe it, know it with love from me. Okay? So I hope y'all receive that. Let me go see if I got some. Yes, we do. That's right. You have the power to do so. So let's move into our first exercise. And I hope y'all can see the screen. Okay. Let me check. Y'all know I'm using new stuff. Y'all got me all fancy. All right. All right. All right. So let's move into if you don't have the workbook, just grab a notepad and a piece of paper. This is interactive. Grab your iPad, your tablet. Oh, you're welcome, Tracy. You're welcome. If that was to me. We transparent up here. And look, you got to feel to heal. And people too scared to feel to heal. You got to go through it. You got to let this stuff bubble up so you can get it out. Because if you don't, it'll come out in other ways in your behavior. How you treat yourself is a big one, right? Instead of with love and care, we're hard on ourselves, and manifest that way. So, yes, let the sun shine in. I'm a little delayed because I didn't want to miss none of y'all stuff, so I'm a little delayed, but I'm with you. Okay, now let's go back to okay, so here's our first section, understanding isolation. Isolation can be a challenging experience that impacts our mental, emotional, and physical well-being. This workbook is designed to provide you with practical strategies and exercises to help you cope with isolation and cultivate a sense of connection and well-being. Remember, everyone's experience of isolation is unique. So feel free to adapt, modify these exercises to suit your needs. Put what you want. Don't worry about nobody else. Activity number 1, reflection. Take some time to reflect on your current situation of isolation. Write down your thoughts and feelings about it, including any challenges or concerns you may have. This particular activity will help you gain clarity and deeper understanding of your experience. In my course, the Cut the Cord course, I do a section, a module on fear and giving it a name. And this is synonymous, okay? So a lot of times we don't know what it is, why do I feel this way? What's going on? This is when this come in handy. This is why I keep this. Because this is when you write it out or use your tablet to type it out. And just write some things about isolation. Now, for me, and I'll speak, y'all know I always go first to open it up. I want you to feel comfortable. For me, the reason I'm isolated here is a couple of reasons. One reason is because I work a lot and I'm developing my brand. I'm expanding. I'm able to do things like this. And this is what I like to do. This brings me gratification, helping other people. I'm not selfish. I know I'm on a mission. I know I'm here for a reason. I'm very connected here. So I don't have a disconnect. So part of my isolation is that and other people who are not vibrating at the level that I'm vibrating at. I'm not saying I'm above nobody. I've got humility. I'm not saying that. I'm saying everybody's vibratory level is different, whether it be in depth, width, or length. Right? So a lot of people here are retired. They're moving away from working. They're now coming into the chill part of their life, where at my age, I'm still hustling to get able to lie on the beach and go to shopping every day. That's big goals. And walk the dog or the cat, drag the cat. I'm trying to but I know I got to work. Regardless of what I do, I got to work. I got a little part-time job. But this right here, it gives me joy. They say do something that you love and the success will come with it. And I'm seeing that to be true. However, it takes a bit of isolation. It also takes a lot of isolation to heal yourself. You can't be around other toxic people when it's time to heal yourself. You have to have solitude, and you have to be with you and your God, or you and you, or you and them, or however you roll. You need peace. And outside of your house, you can find very little of that. So those are the two. Now, when I was in the States, I was isolated because it was horrible, because traffic was bad. And I get depressed because I got to sit in traffic to go about a mile up the street to the Safeway. And then the store is crowded and the lines are long and the people are mean. So it's just like, I'd rather just stay home and eat peanut butter sandwiches. I'm just saying, y'all, it's true. So I get both sides of it. And that's the benefit of me being able to offer you guys this workshop, because I'm where you are and where you get ready to go. And I can show you the contrast. Facts. All right. All right. I'm sorry for whistling, y'all. Okay, now we're going back to this here. All right, so write out what's affecting you right now, your current situation of isolation, including any challenges and how you feel about it. Write it out. If anybody wants to share anything, please do. If not, it's for you. It's personal. It's like a diary. And I want you to go back and look at what you wrote. In this workshop, there is a section about journaling and how that helps you bring things to fruition. And it also gives you insight on your psyche. So I want you all to take that into consideration. Amnesty says, I isolate myself because I'm empathetic and I have a tendency to feel other folks' pain and often lend myself too much to counseling others. Sometimes it's easier to stay away from folk. Come on one time for the people in the back. Yes, ma'am. And I'm going to tell you something for all my healers out there, which I feel a lot of y'all out there are empaths, compassionate, you're connected, you feel the energy around you, you know that you're different from the energy around you, that is a big part of it. Soon as you walk out the door, you immediately absorb all these emotions and feelings in the atmosphere that are emitted from the people around you. So as Dawn said, as an empath, she starts, and then everybody want to tell you about their problems and you trying to work through your own. Tracy said, I have two kinds of isolation. One is when I need to recharge. Yes, ma'am. However, my fear is once removed, isolation may not be a choice because I may not have found my tribe. And that is a fact. I've never been as social as I was when I came here. I told you I had no friends. I had one shade friend back in Maryland, and that's it. That would be it. And I chose to stay isolated because of that, because I couldn't find my tribe, because everybody was too stuck in where they were instead of where they wanted to be. Greta said, I'm so isolated due to health challenge and job loss. I had the opportunity to watch how people treat math. Clarify right there, math. But yes, health challenges isolate you. You can't get around. In the States, people go away from you. If you have issues, they scatter. If you got stuff to give, you got some chicken, free chicken and alcohol, something to eat, they coming. I'll be there. But the minute you be like, I got a problem, I need to talk, they scatter. They scatter. So it is the environment that you all are in. Rebecca says, I isolate because of fears. Exactly. And I don't think you need to expound on that, Rebecca. I think we all know what you're talking about. Because everybody that's in the state shares that common thread. You know what I mean? Even the fear of walking outside your door at night that you may or may not make it back. And you have children. And then your health. It's a lot. So write it out. You all we're going to keep moving and go over it. And if you can't answer it now, it's okay. Go back, look over this later, look at this video later, get the workbook and work through it. It will help you. Okay, so we're still in section 1, activity 2. Identify your needs. Come on, somebody. Make a list of your emotional, social, and physical needs. What are the essential elements for your well-being? This exercise will help you identify areas where you may be lacking and can guide you in seeking solutions. So once we see the problem, we can analyze it and bring about an answer, a conclusion, or a solution. So let's look into that. And I numbered out 6 of them. So your emotional, maybe 2 of those, 2 social needs, and 2 physical needs. One of my physical needs is to be in a place with good food. I need nourishment. My body can't do American food. The inflammation is for real. You know what I mean? I can't do it. Let's see what we got here. Treat those who are sick. I'm isolated because of gaslighting and loud people. I'd rather walk in the unknown and see within me evolve and grow. Come on, Greta. Tanya said I'm isolated due to the transition of my entire family and having health problems. It's hard for me to find someone to connect to. Absolutely. I isolate from Aileen. I isolate because I am not good at making friends in person. I'm kind of an introvert, but feel I haven't found my tribe, etc. That's what makes me feel comfortable in being myself. Greta says, I had the opportunity to observe the treatment of others, to see the hate and how we treat each other, even ourselves. Come on, Greta. Rebecca says, I recently did that, and Lordy, I got work to do. How about that? So the common thread here is the effects of your environment. All of y'all in here together vibing on the same tribe. Y'all tribed up right now on the same mission. Y'all mentioning the same things. The isolation is the same. As I mentioned in the beginning, we experience it in different ways, but it's all the same. It's all still that isolation, feeling disconnected. I ain't got no friends. I'm not feeling no love. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And I'm here to tell you, it ain't you. For a long time, y'all, I thought it was me, and it's not you. Okay, so let's keep going with identifying your needs. So write out a list of what do you need emotionally? For me, I need emotional maturity and emotional connection. I tell my friends I love them because I do. I can tell y'all I love you because I do. And it's a lot of people that got blockages. They can't even say I love you to anybody else. They can't say it to themselves. Who said that? That's right. They can't even say it to themselves. Nonetheless, you. Number one, emotional is to feel safe. Social, belonging. Physical is health. Come on, Tracy. That's what I'm talking about. It's too much suffering going on. And I'm here to let y'all know y'all can change it. I'm going to say a bad word. Y'all know what I was going to say. S-H-I-T. You can change this. Ish. It's unfair and it's not you. Again, for the people in the back, it's not you. It ain't you. As for needs, number one, the space and time to meditate and practice mindfulness. I told y'all when I came over on this plane, the first thing that happened was my shoulder dropped. Pow. My locked jaw unlocked. Pow. I could breathe. The Gulf of Mexico and the salt in the air opened up my sinus. I could breathe. I haven't had any sinus problems, any joint issues. Was taking medicine every day, move free. $40, $30 a bottle on Amazon. Can't find it locally. The one with the turmeric in it, or turmeric in it. I was giving people my money. I bought a bottle with me. Ain't never used not one pill, y'all. It's been a year and a half. Come on with the health. Physical needs. I wasn't even able to walk down steps walk up because of the pain. And now, boop, 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 right up, boop, 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 right down a little slower because of my age, but I'm moving. Aileen says physical, less pollution, since I have breathing issues, emotionally, safety in all ways, shape, and form, social, the sense of community, friendship, physical, not needing to drive anywhere. Huh! Girl, not needing to drive anywhere is big. I don't miss driving at all. Tanya, to have peace of mind, to be blessed and find my tribe, have a physical health, and be able to connect with like-minded and real people. Real people. Greta, I'm so isolated because it's hurtful to see us not love and refuse to take our proper place and stand as queens and queens. I'm isolated, but I don't want to compete, consume, or compare. Come on, Greta. That's what I'm talking about. And all of this. So when you feel like, can I do it? Go back to this. Go back to everything we're talking about now, and you can see exactly why you need to do it. You can see exactly why you need to choose yourself. Okay? Choose yourself. Choose yourself. Okay. Let's move on to the next exercise, y'all. Emotional well-being, journaling. This is what I was just talking about. Start a journal where you can express your thoughts and feelings freely. Write about your experience, concerns, and any positive moments you've had. Journaling can serve as a valuable emotional outlet and can help you gain insight into your emotions. So your first journaling that I'm going to assign to you guys for homework, gals, I'm trying to stop saying guys, lovies. My lovies I like lovies, to do for homework is, what do I want to accomplish? What's important to me? I'm expressing my thoughts and my feelings freely. And I'm writing about my concerns about what I want to accomplish, my experiences and what I've already accomplished to give me the gusto to keep going, and any positive type of input that reassures me that I can, I have, and I will. Okay? And that's what journaling does. And you go back and you look at it. I got rid of a lot of stuff when I moved, y'all, but I kept one diary I had from when I was young. And it was amazing what I was talking about and how far I've come. I often talk to you guys about my homelessness and all of that. And y'all know people do not come back from this stuff. I've done a video on the girl, got a master's degree, PhD, living in the street. So for me, when it comes to fear, I alchemized it. That's why we read the book, The Alchemist, in the book club, because it's about turning that energy and turning it into something positive. So instead of being fearful of it, I used it as fuel to flame my desire to change my life and try to ensure that I put myself in a better position that this won't happen again, where my life is more manageable economically. That's a big one for me. And watching out for mama. Watching out for mama. Imperative. I got people don't understand that. Some circles I can't be in because they don't understand. It's not a choice. I can't make it. I got to take care of this. Or I got to do that. Family is first. Right? A fake people, right? And I haven't run into much of that here. A lot of people are just real. I think that they have expended so much energy to get to where they are. They don't have any left to put up any type of false pretenses. It is what it is. And you just gravitate to the crowd or the group or the tribe that's vibing on your level. Creative and calm spaces, meditation spaces. The great thing about being here is you have the cenotes. And you have plenty of these things you can go to overnight and get the healing centers and senancios and all of this stuff. They have them, and they are beautiful. When you get up there, you can feel the energy when you enter the building. I went with a girlfriend of mine. I did a video. I interviewed her, things out there. See how I'm swaying, because I can feel the energy just thinking about it. I want to accomplish peace and calm, be in a place that I can drop the armor. Come on. Me and my mom was talking about the mask today. Merida is a healing place. You got to wear it and breathe that armor. And we were just talking about the mask today. And I'm going to tell y'all that's something that I have not encountered since I'm here. It's like you meet people, you vibe with them, or you don't, and you move on. Okay? Time check. All right. Moving on to activity 2. This is a big one. Practicing self-compassion. Practicing self-compassion. Engage in self-compassion exercises regularly. This is a daily or consistent practice. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, just as you would a close friend. Practice self-compassionate affirmations and remind yourself that you are doing the best you can with what you got. And you're doing the best you can in challenging circumstances. So here below, we'll write down 5 daily affirmations for the next 5 days. So that's your goal on this one, is to write it out. Write down. Let me pull it down so you guys can see. You're going to write down Here we go. For the next 5 days, and you will recite them. I believe in mirror exercises. Looking at yourself, and believe me, it was hard when I first do it. You try looking in the mirror in your eyes and saying, I love you to you. It's going to bring you where you need to be. It's going to show you what you're made of, for real. And it was a time when I could not do that. Now I can. But I had to do this. I had to work on myself. I had to do exercises and write. That's why I go through these. I go through them. My mom, she writes. Greta said, I've developed a course and now looking for a platform to sell my course so I won't be homeless again, depending on the job twice. I must create my own. I figure if you giving all this energy to the man, why we ain't giving that energy to ourselves and taking what the man taught us to propel us in our own space? You could be a whiz kid at Excel. You know, people that's paying $50 an hour for people to do spreadsheets, Excel spreadsheets. Did you know that? Did you know? Did you know you could go on Fiverr and create a profile and say, I manage Excel? Anything people find difficult to do and need help doing, that's where you come in. Oh, I can do that. Oh, I can create that. Oh, I'm great at Word. Oh, I know all of the Word products, all the Microsoft products. Oh, I'm great at PowerPoint. I used to do all of this stuff for corporate America. I was there for almost 20 years. I've taken all of the skill sets that I've learned and applied them. This is why I can create what y'all looking at. Thank you, T-Mobile. Thank you. Yeah, y'all took from me, but I got something too. And then took and kicked me out the door, laid me off after 17 years of my life. From the age, 14, and I temped a couple years, from the age of 29 to 42. That's what I gave to corporate America. And you know what they gave me? A severance package. All these people, we supposed to be family. Them is not your family. Those are your coworkers. Okay? Because when it came time for somebody to come to bat and get a position or find somewhere for me to go, it was crickets. It was crickets. I wrote a letter to the director and I deleted it. I said, what's the use? It's this point of my life. This has ended. It's time to go on something better. And I'm going to take, exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Dawn. They did me a favor. They set me up for a come up. And it's been gradual and I've been through some things, but I'm here to tell the story and I'm here to tell it to people who think it's over. I'm going to let you know it's just a beginning. It's just a beginning. Come on, somebody. Come on. Okay. So we're practicing self-compassion and we're going to move on because the time is moving and I want to get all of this in because this is quite comprehensive. So practicing self-compassion, write out 5 affirmations that you can recite daily that will motivate you to continue in becoming your best version. Social connection. This is a big one, y'all. Make a list of people. Okay, wait. Make a list of people you care about and want to maintain contact with. I know it's hard. Schedule regular video calls, phone conversations, or even written letters to stay connected. Remember, social distancing does not mean emotional distancing. Reach out to help bridge the gap of loneliness. Now, I know y'all are where you are and you ain't got a whole bunch of people to be sending stuff to and don't want to because a lot of it might be a little toxic. So you're going to have to dig. But I'm going to tell you what you do. Send a letter to yourself. Huh? Write an email to yourself. Rebecca says, I have a lot of skills, lack of confidence and execution. I believe when I get out of the grind life and heal, it will get better. It will. It will, Tracy. Yeah, it will. It's in your environment. Your environment has a lot to do with it. However, when your environment changes, there will be no excuse for you to jump out there and do the damn thing. You feel me what I say? It will be on you, and then that will indicate how far you are, The best way to gain self-confidence, I found out the key, is by doing. The more you do, the more confidence you'll get. That's how you kick fear in the ass. You go right to it and be like, what's up? And then you find out it be like that big, and you step right over or step right on it. The best way is to go straight through it. If you're scared to do something, do it. If you need confidence, whatever it is you need I'm scared of public speaking. Immediately make a video of yourself on your phone just for you and send it to somebody and say, look at this. And then do it again and do it again and do it again. And each time you do it, you get more and more confident. And then you be like, that wasn't nothing. I was scared of doing that. Tia Niki, I was scared. It's okay. You can be scared and still do it. That's how you execute. You be scared and you still do it. Okay? We recently had 2 deaths in the family. I have been texting family members who I know are suffering emotionally. Beautiful. And reaching out with expecting nothing in return is also a good way to mitigate. The more you reach out, don't expect blood from a turnip, as we used to say. I feel like the fire behind me is real, y'all. It's toasty. That's the best way to just do it with no expectations. Excuse me, y'all. Do it with no expectations and just give because the universe knows. The universe is watching. Most people that I do stuff for, help out, it don't come back from them particularly. It comes back from the universe, and be open to that. Okay? So let's move on. Write it out. Write it out. If you have people, if it's one, and like I said, send a text message. I check on myself randomly. On my calendar, I'll put, just pick a date like December the 14th. And then I'll put a little note, how is life? And I check on myself. Check on yourself. Yes, why not? And who else is doing it if you ain't gonna do it? Don't worry about it. Okay, now this is good information. Activity 6 is join online communities. So explore online platforms and communities that align with your interests, engage in discussions, share experiences, and make new connections. A lot of y'all connections will come from people you do not know that's not in your family. They will begin to support you more than the people that's next door. This can provide a sense of belonging and combat feelings of loneliness as we get older. Work hours and long work hours, how about that, and raise families. We often lose touch with technology and all the social media outlets. Below are some social media platforms where you can join, interact, and build relationships with like-minded individuals. Okay. So, and most of y'all know these places. Top 7 social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Instagram. I had never heard of Wexin, and I know WeChat and TikTok. Now, WhatsApp has a new feature on it that I really like. They have added channels to their brand, which is really, really cool, right? Number 6 is a struggle with, yes, they are fun. Yes, they will. I'm a witness to that. Yes. So, and I wanted to put this on the screen for you guys, but I did not get the opportunity. So I'm going to try to put my phone up here because I just want you to see what it looked like. And what it looked like. I hope y'all can see that. That is under updates. It has all kind of groups, all kind of channels. Newsweek, The Dodo, Netflix, HuffPost, and these are opportunities. Now, the thing about it, and I'm thinking about creating one of these, is you can't chat, but you can keep up what's going on in WhatsApp. So check it out. It's just a way to stay connected. It's a way to, sometimes TikTok help me out. I have bouts, not very often, and I lift myself back up, but the thing that I do first is get out of my head and get into my body. Okay? Yep, you got that on there, right? So WhatsApp is a good place to get that done, to connect with people as well. Okay, here we go. Number 4, physical well-being. We talked about this. Design an exercise routine that suits your abilities and preferences. Incorporate activities like stretching and yoga and cardio and exercises or home workouts. My mom does it often. Regular exercises can improve your mood. Yes, they can. Go for a walk. Boost your energy levels and help manage stress. I also put a link down here for you guys so you can check out Black Girl Workouts. They have a lot of chair exercises and stuff for people who are older. Like my girl, she's got health issues. If you have joint issues and things like that, they have chair exercises where you can sit and just stretch. And it's, y'all know when y'all first wake up in the morning and that first stretch, when you start your day, it makes you feel better, right? So here's your accountability daily workout commitment checklist. This is where you're going to write this in. And y'all can print this if you have a printer. It's really good. And just check it off or use your apps to check it off and write in your activity checklist, whether it be stretching, your yoga, cardio, taking a walk, right? Which is most refreshing. Okay, we almost done, y'all. This is some good stuff. Eating healthy. Pay attention to your dietary habits and ensure you are nourishing your body with wholesome foods. Plan and prepare balanced meal. I really want to do food prep, but it's so hard, y'all. Incorporating fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Proper nutrition plays a significant part in maintaining overall well-being and your gut health. Gut health connected to mental health. The brain in your stomach is connected to the brain in your head. Your mind fog, your brain fog, all of these nutrients. And I know that y'all have limited access to a lot of stuff there. Find local farmers, and they usually have better options and more affordable options for you to choose from. So what can I change? What can I change in my diet to better my overall health? Here you can bullet out over the next 6 months. I will add these good foods to my diet. We often look at taking away stuff and restricting our eating and things like that. And we can actually counter some of our health issues by eating good herbs and spices. Just like I make a detox where I mix cinnamon and turmeric and ginger and I boil it. And I mix it in my waters, and it helps with inflammation. It helps with high blood pressure, and I used to sell it. This ain't my first business. I've been around the rodeo. Back in 2015, I sold natural products. I used to sell them by the gallon. People used to get it. I've had testimonies. It helped with cardiovascular issues. People like, you should make it again, Tia Niki. I said, baby, I can't. I got sciatica from standing on my feet so long. So this is where we are now. That was at 45. This is this whole brand new game at almost 55. So let's move on. I'm going to check the chat. Seeded fruits, water, vitamin D, and less red meat. That is the key. So the next part is personal growth. So the seed comes through the soil, so shall you. It's all in the dark at first, baby. Then it comes to the light. Identify skills or knowledge you would like to acquire. This is about learning. Section 5, personal growth. This is activity 9, learning and skill development. Identify new skills and knowledge you would like to acquire, enroll in online courses, and explore resources to allow you to learn and grow from the comfort of your home. Since you isolated in your house, take some of that time to learn some stuff. Even if you're having problems connecting with people, this is a time for self-development. So you can be ready for what's coming down the road. Hello, somebody say something. Explore. Personal growth is going to provide a sense of purpose and accomplishment. Explore and invest in opportunities to make money to move abroad. This path will help you ascertain a field of monetized interest. Be open to learning something new or honing in on an existing craft. You'd be surprised where it could lead you. List three interests that you can build upon. So I am, I can, I will. That's your assignment. I am building on this. I can hone in on this craft. I can cultivate this, and I will damn sure do it and monetize it, or do it because I'm retired and this is something that fulfills my life and helps me not feel so isolated, right? It's all connected, y'all. It's all connected, okay? Oh, we doing good on time. We doing good on time, all right? So I want to make sure y'all can see this, okay? So this one is hobbies. Now, see, this is 360. We talking about isolation on all levels, where it's affecting every aspect of your life, every position in your being. You are a complex person. All humans are complex. So it take a while to even figure yourself out and figure out what you need and how to make it happen. Okay. So these are the things that will help you. Skill development. While you're isolated, sit and do something. You won't be isolated no more. Get busy. Activity 10, engaging in hobbies. Discover or rediscover. Bring out the instrument you used to play and what happened. Rediscover hobbies that will bring you joy and help you pass the time productively. Whether you're reading, here you want to know what to do. Whether you're reading, readers lead and leaders read. Reading, painting, cooking, or playing a musical instrument, engaging in activities you love can enhance your sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. So, the U.S., come on. The U.S. is a creature of the work, eat, sleep pattern, and this type of cyclical monotony can drain you both physically and mentally. Engaging in hobbies that fulfill your creative side and fill your time is essential to a well-rounded life. The depression, this is when doing something. Go outside and get in the garden. It's time to go garden. Go get your plants. Go to the dollar store. They got them there. The $22 store, they have them. That's what they have here, the $22 store. And get busy. Plant something that has life in it and see it bloom. And you be amazed how connected you are and how you bloom. It's giving you life. Right? It's giving you life. Self-defense lessons. Come on, Tracy. See? Rebecca said, I don't even do my hobbies no more. Tanya said, I'm working on my certification. Rebecca said, my job sucks, my life out of me. I am, I can, I will. I know that's right. Yes. Oh, I got the Spanish lessons coming, y'all. Y'all know I'm doing so much. I got Canva teaching y'all how to do that so you can start your business and editing videos. And then we're doing a book club. And then we'll have another workshop. And so I do have the Spanish lessons on deck on Zoom. I'm going to try to get it done at the beginning of October, which is like next week. Y'all pray for me. But I'm going to do my best, and we're going to do it on Zoom, and we're going to do it weekly. Okay? So let's make it through this. Okay. So your hobbies. Make sure that you do your hobbies. And we are coming to the conclusion. We right on time, y'all. 5:55. Come on. So conclusion. Dealing with isolation is a journey that requires self-awareness, self-care, and an effective effort to connect with others. Okay. Your girl been reading so long, I'm messing up sentence. First, let me get comfortable and scoot back in. We're going to try it again. Dealing with isolation is a journey that requires self-awareness, self-care, and active effort to connect with others. And it does. You will be isolated as long as you be isolated. It's going to take some effort on your part to do some of the things that we've been over tonight. And it's a journey. It takes time. This workbook provides you with a starting point and practical activities to support your well-being during times of isolation, during periods of isolation. Remember to be patient with yourself, seek additional support if needed. You are not alone, and together we can navigate these challenging times, because they are. Your last exercise for tonight, homework, is to write a commitment to love yourself, for yourself, and to yourself. I commit to stay active, a commitment to stay active in your healing process and journey. Being alone is healthy. Being painfully isolated is not. I commit to love myself. So your last exercise for tonight, and you can share in the chat, please do if you want me to read it aloud, is to write a commitment letter to yourself, a love letter, if you will, for yourself, with a commitment to stay active in your healing process and journey. And remember, being alone is healthy, but being painfully isolated is not. Okay? So I want you to make a commitment to loving yourself. Because that's where it all starts, y'all. It starts with you and it ends with you. It really does. There is nothing outside of yourself that's going to change nothing. It's not. It can even make it perpetually worse. There's nobody out there. It's you and you, me, myself, and I. And if you're lucky, you'll find a few people who love you and that'll ride with you. You know what I mean? And consider yourself blessed to have that. You know what I mean? And also invest the time in doing this workshop and doing the exercises. Go buy it, support your girl, or just come back and look at this. I'm going to send a copy. And because I want you to do it. That's why I don't charge nothing, because I want you all to really develop. I see you all doing the work. You're here tonight. You could be anywhere else. You could be looking at reality. You could be eating chicken. But you're here with me, developing yourself and becoming your best version. It means everything to me to see you all do that and for me to be a part of giving you information to make you able to do it or help you to do that. So that concludes tonight's workshop. This was really awesome. I appreciate everybody's feedback. It's magical. It is. Remember that I still got the consultations popping. They still popping. Let me see if I can get down here. You know, y'all know I'm working this newfangled stuff. Trying to get down here. So, you know me, shop Etsy, take the course, spread shop, we got deals. You know what it is. I'm not doing selling tonight. I'm just doing awareness. I had somebody make a comment and say that I was begging for money. And it hurt my feelings, y'all, because I try to give value. I try not to take it personally, but it was very offensive because I'm not begging. I'm trying to provide value, and I've just asked for support as I do so. I'm giving it from my heart and soul. So if the person who's watching it said that, forget you. How about that? Forgot you, never thought about you. Because tonight we got down. We went through it. We learned a lot. And we got some things that we can do. So take the course while it's on sale. Get a consultation. You know, as always, look at my videos. There's a lot of information. I will be back Sunday. The book club is closed. We'll have our next meeting. I think Tanya and Tracy, y'all in here. We'll have the next meeting next Monday. And then we'll have one more, and that will be the end of that as we read through The Alchemist. So if you haven't picked up that book, The Alchemist is a great book to read. Life 101. Things I wish I would have learned in school but didn't is another great book. Holistic, hello. You're welcome, Alien. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. I love doing these workshops. It helps me to grow and expand. It helps, it's just a win-win for everybody. And I'll be having my tried and true. Y'all being here, Tanya and Tracy and Dawn and Greta. Holistic, y'all be hanging out with me. Chandra, I appreciate y'all being here and supporting me all the time. And it won't be long before y'all be here. Rebecca, it won't be long. Y'all gonna be right here and we'll be doing this in person, right? Thank you, Tanya. It's a pretty good workbook. It work you out. It make you go in there and think a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A lot. To bring it up, you got to let it bubble up so you can deal with it. And I do know about isolation, y'all. I've been there. I'm telling you, I've been there. I'm telling y'all, when I write what I wrote at the beginning, it's real talk. With nobody there to get me out of bed, I could have died in the bed, but I had to get myself up, and it was an effort of all things. Me, my higher power, ancestors, God, all of it, to help me get up, because I knew I had to do something. Something had to be done. It was either me or the world, and I chose me. So I impress upon you all to do the same thing, to choose you. Don't worry about how long it takes. You got work to do before you get here. Things always happen in universal time, not in our time. They say in God's time, in universal time. Because I said, my goal is to own an Airbnb. Come on, 2024, Tanya. That's right. I want to own an Airbnb. So when I tell y'all come stay, y'all got somewhere to go. right off the bat, I'm looking at 4 bedrooms and hotels, and then it occurred to me, I don't know how to manage none of that. I need to start with a little something and build my way up, and then I'll learn everything I need to know. Y'all on the job training right now, see? Y'all on the job training. So isolation may be exactly what you need because you do not fit in where you are. I often said in the States, I felt like an apple in a bowl of collard greens all the time. Misfit, people not understanding, sedentary mindset. Nobody wants to become their best version. It's robotic, but it's just part of where you are. It is not part of who you are. Okay. So I want you to know that. I want you to know that. So it's 5:59, y'all. We did good tonight. I kept y'all within the hour. I appreciate y'all being here. I will be back Sunday. Sunday's video will be back to the basics, where we're just going to go back over. It's been so long that we went over basic information about Merida and moving here and the water and all the basic information that I have a lot of new people that have come aboard and they've missed some of the earlier videos. So I want to make sure I address them and get them up to speed, and also remind you all of all of the things that we've talked about. 2024 is the year for y'all. I see you over there in the chat. It's going down in 2024. It's going down in 2024. It ain't no joke. Yes, ma'am. So now y'all in the hallway. Y'all in the preparation hallway. So there may be a definite reason for this isolation. I'm telling you. There very well could be a reason for the isolation. Because messing with certain people have you all off course, and it be 2025 and spending money. Stay on course. Don't worry about other people. Don't worry about them. Healthy isolation is good when you know you're doing it for a reason. And it's not really isolation, it's preservation. Hello? Somebody in the back? It's preservation. It ain't isolation. It's preservation. Okay? So, know that difference too. But work on the workbook. Get everything out. As you're in the hallway, work on your physical needs, emotional isolation, the physical, eating good, exercises that will help you. Visit Black Girl Workout. She has got great videos on there that help you with tension in your body, help you to find some peace in your body if you can't find it in your mind. Because I know that's challenging where you are. So invest in your mental status, because that's what's going to get you where you need to go. And your options are few as far as food. So do the best you can with what you got till you get here, or wherever you may be going. Okay? All right, Greta, come on, be part of the 2024 Tribe third quarter. Y'all coming in quarters. I love it. So that is going to conclude our show, our program for the night, our webinar, Isolation Covenant, Breaking the Bonds, Healing Trauma and Separation Anxiety. Y'all all have anxiety. It will slow and cease the closer you get to your goals, the closer you get to Merida. The more things you do to exercise it out and keep your mind forward focused on where you're going and not where you are. Don't let these suckers fool you. It's all cyclical. They do the same thing for years and years and years. It's a game. Don't fall for the game. Every parasite needs a host. I be telling y'all. Every parasite needs a host. Don't be the host. Let them go suck off somebody else. Let them go suck on somebody else. Emotional hygiene. Come on now. Cleanse. And keep it pushing. So if y'all need anything, I'm here for it. Remember, I'm doing the travel coaching. So if you need help, personal help to figure it out, get at your girl. I'm watching. I got 10% off to 15, 20% off. And on the left, pause it if you get a chance. If you come back and look at the video, look at this part. And this will show you what you get in this package. So feel free to do that. Where am I at? I lost myself. I'm sorry, y'all. There I am. So do that if you need help, if you need some type of personal coaching, like what do I do? How can I start a business? How do I get there? And you need some personal coaching, reach out to your girl. All right. So with that being said, I'm tired, y'all. I'm going to rest. Y'all have a good night. Yes, ma'am. Every parasite needs a host. Remember that. Don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for the okie doke. Yes, I surely will give Mama your love. I appreciate y'all being here tonight, and I will see you on Sunday afternoon. Okay? Till next time. Peace. Gotta shut it down. Bye, bye, bye.